Cuz, whose real name is Moon Wuchan, joined T1, formerly SK Telecom T1, on November 27, 2019, after previously playing for Longzhou Gaming and Kingzone Dragon X. By the time he arrived, he had already built a reputation as one of the more consistent junglers in the LCK, known for his pathing efficiency and ability to play both carry and utility styles. In the 2020 season, Cuz served as T1's starting jungler throughout both spring and summer splits. He helped lead the team to a strong showing in the LCK spring split, where T1 finished second in the regular season and went on to win the playoffs, defeating Gen.G 3-0 in the finals on April 25, 2020. This marked Cuz's first LCK title. In the summer split, T1 finished fourth in the regular season but were eliminated in the first round of playoffs by Africa Freaks. They later competed in the 2020 LCK regional finals, where they lost to Gen.G 2-3 and failed to qualify for the World Championship. Cuz remained the primary jungler throughout the year. In 2021, T1 shifted toward a rotating roster system. Cuz shared jungle duties with LM during the spring split, and the two alternated depending on matchups. T1 finished fourth in spring and were eliminated in the second round of playoffs by Gen.G. Heading into summer 2021, the team began integrating players from its academy roster, and Cuz gradually saw less play as rookie jungler Owner emerged as the team's new starter. T1 placed second in the 2021 LCK summer split and made a deep run at Worlds, reaching the semifinals. Cuz did not appear in any matches during the tournament, serving as a substitute while Owner played throughout the event. Cuz left T1 on November 25, 2021, concluding a 2-year stint with the team. After departing, he joined KT Rolster as their starting jungler for the 2022 and 2023 seasons. As of 2025, Moon Cuz Wuchan remains an active professional player in the LCK. Gumayusi, real name Lee Min-hyung, joined T1 as a trainee on December 18, 2018, after making a name for himself in solo queue and winning the IESF Esports World Championship 2018 with Keg Seoul. He was promoted to the main roster on November 26, 2019, as a substitute AD carry, alongside other rookies like Elam and Kana. He made his LCK debut on November 1, 2020, during the regional finals against Africa Freaks, helping T1 stay in the qualification race for Worlds, though the team ultimately did not qualify for Worlds 2020. In 2021, Gumayusi rotated with Teddy throughout the season. T1 finished fourth in spring and second in summer, eventually qualifying for Worlds 2021. At Worlds, Gumayusi played the majority of games as the starting ADC, helping T1 reach the semifinals where they lost 2-3 to Damwon Kia. By 2022, Gumayusi had secured the full-time starting role. That year, T1 went undefeated, 18-0, in the LCK spring regular season, won the spring championship, and reached the final of MSI 2022, losing to RNG 2-3. They then finished second in summer and went on another deep run at Worlds 2022, again finishing runner-up after a 2-3 loss to DRX. In 2023, Gumayusi remained the starting AD carry. T1 placed fourth in spring, third in summer, and made it to Worlds 2023 as Korea's fourth seed. At Worlds, T1 won the 2023 World Championship, defeating Weibo Gaming 3-0 in the finals. He continued his role through 2024, where T1 once again reached the World Championship finals, winning back-to-back world titles, 2023 and 2024. He re-signed with T1 on November 18, 2024, extending his contract through 2025. In early 2025, Gumayusi faced a brief benching during the LCK Winter Cup, but returned shortly after internal discussions within the organization, reportedly involving the T1 CEO. As of 2025, Lee Gumayusi Min-hyung remains T1's starting AD carry and one of the most decorated bot laners in the game, known for his mechanical precision, laning dominance, and contributions to T1's continued domestic and international success. Choi Won-young, known in-game as Kuri, was promoted from T1's trainee program to the main roster on November 26, 2019, as part of a major rookie class that included Kana, Elam, and Gumayusi. Before joining T1, Choi played under the ID Doran for ES Sharks in 2018, gaining early competitive experience in Challengers Korea and the Kespa Cup. This ID should not be confused with the current T1 top laner Doran, whose real name is Choi Hyun-jun. Kuri changed his ID after 2018. At T1 during the 2020 season, Kuri served as a backup support, playing behind starting support effort. Though he was on the roster for both the LCK spring and summer splits, he did not appear in any official matches. He was also listed on the lineup for the 2020 Kespa Cup, where T1 finished in 3rd to 4th place. In spring 2020, T1 won the LCK championship on April 25th, although Kuri did not see any stage time. In summer, the team placed fourth in the regular season and finished fifth to sixth overall after playoffs and the regional qualifier, ultimately failing to qualify for Worlds. Curry's tenure with T1 ended on November 18, 2020, when the organization released multiple rookies as part of a roster overhaul. Following his departure, Choi Curry-Wanyang moved to Brazil, where he joined Flamengo Esports for CBLOL 2022 Split 2. He later signed with Red Canids Calunga in 2023, competing in the Brazilian league across multiple splits. In late 2023, he transferred to Pain Gaming, one of the region's most iconic organizations. As of 2025, Curry continues to compete as the starting support for Pain Gaming in the CBLOL, aiming to qualify for future international tournaments such as MSI and Worlds. Choi Woo-jae, known in-game as Zeus, joined T1 Academy in December 2019 and quickly rose through the ranks due to his dominant solo queue performance and standout potential. He was promoted to T1's main roster on November 26, 2020, just ahead of the 2021 season. Zeus made his LCK debut in spring 2021, initially rotating with Kana before becoming the team's full-time starting top laner. Over the next 4 years, he became a central figure in one of T1's most consistent and decorated eras. Zeus helped T1 secure the LCK Spring 2022 championship after completing a perfect 20-0 regular season and playoffs run, followed by a runner-up finish at MSI 2022. His international legacy was cemented with back-to-back World Championship victories. First at Worlds 2023, where T1 swept Weibo Gaming in the finals, and Zeus was awarded Finals MVP, and again at Worlds 2024, defeating Gen G in a 3-2 final. He also helped T1 claim the Esports World Cup in summer 2024 and the LCK Cup in January 2025. Throughout his time with T1, Zeus was consistently recognized as one of the best top laners in the world, earning multiple All-LCK first-team honors. However, following the 2024 season, contract negotiations between Zeus and T1 fell through. Disagreements over contract length and compensation led to his departure, and on November 20th, 2024, he signed with Hanwha Life Esports. Just weeks later, Zeus led HLE to a victory at the LCK Cup 2025 and was named Finals MVP, making him the first former T1 top laner to win a major trophy with another team immediately after leaving. As of 2025, Zeus remains the starting top laner for Hanwha Life Esports and continues to be regarded as one of the top players in the world. Owner, real name. Moon Hyun-jun is a professional League of Legends jungler who has played for T1 since 2021. He first joined T1 Academy in early 2020 after climbing the Korean solo queue ladder and standing out as one of the top prospects in the region. On February 21, 2021, he was officially promoted to T1's main roster. Initially sharing jungle duties, Owner quickly established himself as the starting jungler through consistent performances. He competed in the 2021 LCK Summer Split, helping T1 reach the finals and qualify for the 2021 World Championship, where the team finished in the semifinals. In 2022, Owner played a crucial role in T1's undefeated 18-0 run during the LCK Spring Split and helped secure the LCK Spring Championship. He was awarded Finals MVP and named the LCK's best jungler that year. Although T1 placed second at both the 2022 MSI and Worlds, Owner remained a key contributor. In 2023, he continued as T1's starting jungler and was part of the team that won the 2023 World Championship. He followed this with another strong year in 2024, contributing to T1's back-to-back Worlds titles and helping the team win the 2024 Esports World Cup. Owner was re-signed to T1 in late 2023, extending his contract through November 2026. As of 2025, he remains the starting jungler for T1, continuing to compete at the highest level domestically in the LCK and internationally. Closer, real name Lee Ju-hyun, is a professional League of Legends mid laner who played for T1 from 2019 to 2021. He initially joined T1's trainee program in February 2019, after gaining recognition as a highly ranked solo queue player in Korea. On February 27, 2020, he was promoted to T1's main roster as a substitute mid laner behind Faker. Closer made his LCK debut on July 31, 2020, during the 2020 Summer Split. He started several matches that split, helping T1 secure a third-place finish in the regular season, though the team did not qualify for Worlds after losing in the regional finals. In the 2021 season, Closer continued to share playtime with Faker throughout the spring split. T1 finished fourth in the regular season and reached the semifinals and playoffs. However, by the summer split, Faker had reclaimed the full-time starting role, and Closer saw limited stage time. He remained with T1 until November 25, 2021, when he transferred to Live Sandbox. His total time with T1 spanned nearly 3 years, including 1 full year on the main roster. After leaving T1, Closer became the starting mid laner for Live Sandbox and competed in multiple LCK splits. As of 2025, he remains an active professional player and is still playing in the LCK. Keria. He officially joined T1 on November 18, 2020. Before joining T1, Keria played for DRX, where he began his LCK career in the 2020 season and gained recognition for his strong performances and mechanical skill. At DRX, he helped the team qualify for the 2020 World Championship, reaching the quarterfinals. Keria joined T1 as their starting support ahead of the 2021 season. In the 2021 LCK Spring Split, T1 finished 4th and later improved to 2nd place in the 2021 Summer Playoffs, securing qualification for the 2021 World Championship. At Worlds 2021, T1 reached the semifinals before being eliminated by Damwon Kia. In the 2022 LCK Spring Split, Keria and T1 achieved an 18-0 undefeated regular season and won the Spring Playoffs, claiming the LCK title. At the 2022 Mid-Season Invitational, T1 finished 2nd after losing to RNG in the finals. In summer 2022, T1 placed 2nd in the playoffs and went on to reach the finals of the 2022 World Championship, where they lost to DRX. Keria remained the starting support throughout 2023. Although the team did not win the LCK in spring or summer, T1 qualified for the 2023 World Championship and went on to win the tournament, defeating JD Gaming in the finals and earning Keria his first Worlds title. In 2024, Keria contributed to one of the most dominant years in T1's history. The team won the 2024 LCK Spring Playoffs, the 2024 Mid-Season Invitational, the 2024 Esports World Cup, and defended their title at the 2024 World Championship. On November 14, 2024, T1 renewed Keria's contract, confirming his position on the roster through 2026. As of 2025, Keria is an active professional player for T1, continuing to serve as the starting support and contributing to the team's ongoing domestic and international success. He is one of the longest-tenured players on the current T1 roster. Reckles, whose real name is Carl Martin Eric Larson, joined T1 as part of their academy roster in early 2024, marking a surprising return to competitive play after a brief stint in 2023 the LFL. Known globally as one of the most iconic European AD carries, Reckles had spent most of his career with Fnatic, with additional time on teams like G2 Esports and Carmine Corp. By the end of 2023, after transitioning to the support role and facing limited success in Europe, he looked for a fresh start abroad. T1 signed him to their academy team, where he returned to his traditional AD carry role. Although he never appeared on T1's main LCK roster, his signing was notable as it marked the first time a Western star joined T1 in an official capacity. Reckles competed in the LCK Challengers League throughout 2024, mentoring younger players and helping stabilize the academy roster during a rebuilding year. His performance was steady, but he remained a developmental piece and did not break back into the top-tier scene. As of 2025, Reckles is still part of T1's academy system, continuing to play and mentor while extending one of the most enduring careers in professional League of Legends history. Doran, whose real name is Choi Hyun-jun, joined T1 on November 19, 2024, as the starting top laner for the 2025 season. Prior to joining, Doran had already built a strong career in the LCK with teams such as Griffin, DRX, and Gen G, where he earned a reputation for his steady laning, flexible champion pool, and ability to play both carry and utility roles. He was part of Gen G's LCK title wins in 2022 and 2023, and competed in multiple world championships, including a semifinals finish in 2023. After Zeus departed T1 in late 2024, the organization signed Doran to fill the top lane role, bringing in a veteran presence for the next era of the roster. As of 2025, Doran is the starting top laner for T1, competing alongside Owner, Faker, Gumayusi, and Keria. While the team has yet to replicate its back-to-back World Championship success of 2023 and 2024, Doran's experience and consistency have made him a reliable addition to the roster.